You know, at some point we have to have a frank, open, honest conversation about the state of mental health in the US. Once again, we've seen an individual who had clear mental health issues cause innocent lives to be lost in New York City. And it's completely preventable if you employ the right methods to get these individuals the help they so desperately need. One of the executive orders President Trump recently signed had to do with civil commitment. And what civil commitment essentially would allow law enforcement to do is detain individuals who have clear mental health issues, might be roaming the streets, and get them the help they need. Now, you can make a case for or against insane asylums, but essentially what the executive order would do is allow insane asylums to make a return in some form or fashion. And the initial intent of insane asylums was to get individuals who were a danger to themselves or others off the streets so they could actually get the care and the help and medication they so desperately needed. So this is a positive thing that Trump has done to try to help make America safe again. But all too often in these liberal areas, there are so many individuals who are suffering from mental health issues. And for one reason or another, their politicians do not think it is important enough for them to take action. In many blue areas even, you'll see those politicians campaign on or talk about, providing these individuals with access to safe drugs, essentially putting a Band-Aid on the problem instead of trying to actually fix it. Now, there's tons of people, myself included, who do live in or work in metro areas, right? And when you're in those areas, of course, you're going to see a little bit more homelessness, more individuals with mental health issues. But the fact of the matter is, as it stands today, individuals who need help the most do not get the help that they so desperately need, and the problem continues to persist. What's even worse, though, is that in spite of all the good that Trump has been doing lately, of course, CNN is attempting to continue to foment a race war. Most recently, Erin Burnett, one of their hosts, took it upon herself to prematurely identify the New York City shooter as a potentially white man. Of course, that's what they want. They want this race war. They're going to continue trying to push this narrative that, white men are just the most violent individuals ever, when of course that's not true. But the fact of the matter is, this individual was known to have mental health issues, and nothing was done about it. We need America to be made safe again, and Trump's executive order on civil commitment is a good start, but this conversation has to continue. All too often we'll have these things happen, these moments in time, and the next thing you know, the news is off to the next big thing. I'd argue that's one of the worst things about the 24-hour news cycle is we always have to talk about the next big thing, what's going to bring the clicks in, instead of actually taking the time to sit back, take a deep breath, diagnose the issue, and then solve the problem. Until we begin to make that change, and that change will start truly with the mainstream media, then these problems are going to continue. But my thoughts and prayers are with all the victims of this latest mass shooting, and I'm hopeful that we will see transformative change, and we'll see America be made safe again as quickly as possible. So those are my thoughts, and I'm hopeful you agree.